welcome back to CF Clips. This is the Ermox XPro-P 12-gauge shotgun. It has an 18.5-inch barrel, and for the price you pay, has a lot of value. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. Starting with the tip, you have one white dot front sight right up front of that 18.5-inch barrel. Underneath that barrel, you do of course have where you actuate that pump. Now, you are going to get a Picatinny rail on the bottom of that. So if you want to put a grip or really any sort of grippy piece down here, you're going to be able to do that with ease. Now, the whole grip portion is going to be polymer. And there's just something about that 12-action pump sound that makes me very happy, along with pretty much anybody else who's going to be buying this. As we head on back below that ejection port down to that trigger, you can see that this is a polymer portion of the shotgun. The release for the action is right down here and is nice and large and metal. So it is going to be easy to find, easy to actuate, especially if you want to get that get off my lawn sound of a pump action shotgun. The trigger on it, of course, nothing in the chamber. We are all clean and clear. The trigger does feel pretty good for a pump action shotgun. There is very, very little take up on it, and then bang. It is nice and crisp overall. There is just a little bit of movement. It does break right at the back of that movement. There's no wall to stage it, which is fine because this is a get off my lawn, boom kind of shotgun. Now, they also give you a circular safety right here. That circular safety has, of course, you can see that it is on safe now. You cannot actually pull that trigger, but when you flip it over, of course, red means dead, and it will fire. There goes that trigger one more time for you to hear it. The most ergonomic portion of this shotgun is going to be that grip. It is a rubberized grip with some sort of polymer inlay on the inside, so you can feel it as you grip it hard. What's nice is you do have some finger grooves here, and there is a squared pattern texture right on the front in between those finger grooves that is going to give you just a very nice ergonomic grip on this shotgun overall. The back portion is just slightly, I would call it like a moderate or a lightly aggressively texturing on the back, but that's okay because it fits very nicely in your hand, making it very easy to hold. And even if you're putting a bunch of rounds down range, your shoulder's gonna hurt before you lose your grip because of that 12-gauge recoil. Now, heading back to the stock of the shotgun, you are getting a very large stock. It is polymer, which is going to be nice and sturdy, and then you also have a very, very large rubber butt pad. This is one of the bigger ones I've seen on really most 12-gauge shotguns, especially in the value segment, where you are getting, you can actually see through it, very, very large rubber inlay here. It kind of goes and it curves on the inside, giving you even more space, which is right about where you're going to have your shoulder pressed into it. So very good design overall, especially if you're looking to mitigate some of that recoil. So without further ado, in review, you have a very nice long handguard here with Picatinny rail on the bottom. There's an 18.5-inch barrel with a very nice rubbery, grippy handguard. In conclusion, if you're in the market for a shotgun that brings a lot of value to the table, or if you're looking for something just to knock out those snakes in your backyard, this may just need to be added to your short list. With that being said, if you have any experiences with the Ermox XPro-P shotgun, pump action shotgun specifically, please leave a review down below. We would love to see your comments. That is all I have for you today. God bless, stay safe. It is time to end.